I'm 45 years old and I am a recovered bulimic. I suffered with bulimia for almost 24 years before I got treatment. Somehow I figured out if I ate, I could throw up what I would eat and I wouldn't gain weight. So I started doing that, you know, at meals, after meals, whatever, and then it became a binging thing. I thought it was pretty bizarre and gross and disgusting and shameful that I couldn't imagine that there was anybody else in the world doing what I was doing. And I got married and I had 3 pregnancies. I got pregnant without a problem. I had healthy pregnancies. I was binging and purging while I was pregnant. I rationalized that pregnant women get sick all the time. Wasn't exactly the same thing, but in my mind I said that. I had 2 very good friends that figured out I was bulimic. They had been with me enough times to see me overeat and disappear, and you know, they figured it out. And they went to my husband and said, you know, we know Gail's sick, we want to help her. He sat me down one Saturday night after we'd come back from the movies and gave me a letter, and the letter basically said, you know, I love you, I know you're sick, I know you're throwing up, I understand why you've lied, and we'll get you help. I started this program as the oldest person in the group with 10 other younger girls. There weren't any men in the group, and started to sit around and talk about eating disorders and our symptoms and our situations. And it was the first time face-to-face I was ever with anyone else that had an eating disorder symptom other than myself. 2 weeks later, after I came home, I went to Washington, D.C., and I started lobbying for mental health parity because my insurance company left me in the dark. I developed Freed for recovery and elimination of eating disorders. I get contacted from people across the country on a daily basis looking for help. People that don't have insurance that will pay for treatment, that want treatment, that don't even live in a state where there's a therapist that even knows what an eating disorder is. I am recovered the last 5 years, and I have been able to stay healthy. I'm healthier now than I was when I was ever. You know, I feel good about myself. I like myself.